Yeah, hello everyone. Good evening. Good morning. Actually, it's too early in some places, but good afternoon, wherever you are. Depends on where you are watching me from. Happy New Year! This is my first live video this year, so Happy New Year to you. Chairman, you better run back to Canada and let the code touch you. Ansa Chibong, thanks for joining in. Don Queen Oba, thanks for joining in. Yao Kon Odekwe, thanks for joining in. Oluwa Dele Bolutife, thanks for joining in, guys. I was just having my lunch this afternoon. Not long ago, we came back from church, and as I was eating, this thing just came to me. It just hit me, and I said, you know what? I gotta share this with my Facebook family. So just give me 1 second to just quickly rush this food, and I'll get back to you, and then some other people will join in. I promise you, 3 minutes, and I'll be back. Naka Silence Okoli, thanks for coming on. Emma Lugo, thanks for coming on. Barrister, Happy New Year, sir. Mm, Godwin Aka, Chief Godwin. Happy New Year, my brother. Thanks for coming on. Chungwa, my Oga Nebulisa, the baddest black belter, Taekwondo black belter in Nigeria. Thanks for signing on. Yeah, everyone, thank you for coming on to this broadcast. You see, 2018 is a time when we make a lot of resolutions, and I don't believe in just one resolution. I just believe in doing everything I can to improve myself. So there's so many. You just keep making resolutions in every aspect of your life. Okay. For me, I already said no regrets, but every other thing is going to be tied under that no regrets. But this afternoon, I just want to talk about something that hit me when I started having my lunch, and it is the fact that contrary to your belief, contrary to what a lot of people think, it's it will shock you to know that you are really not that important. And I know this would disappoint a lot of people who have ego problems. I say that you're not important, and you're going to see why I said so in a short while. A lot of us, when we call people and they don't call us back, or they don't pick our call, we suddenly get, all flustered. We get all messed up. We get all frustrated. We get very angry because nobody returned our call. When we post things online, nobody likes them. Nobody makes comments. We get depressed. We get disappointed. We don't have businesses with people, and they don't call us back, or we call them, they don't return the call, we all get very, very angry. Well, the news that I have for you today is that you should quit thinking that people switched off their phones the whole day just because of you. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes people momentarily switch off the phone because they don't want to pick our calls or something like that. But living a life when you think that everything revolves around you, that is the most depressing, horrible life to live. In 2018, you don't need that. You are not that important. No way. The person who you think that switched off their phones just because of you the whole day has brothers and sisters that are close to him that he wants to call, that needs to call him, that he needs to get text messages from them. They are running a business from which they pay their bills, and that business, their phone number is very important to them. So there's a message, an important message that they're expecting to come in, and so you are not that important that they will mortgage their whole life because of you. Stop thinking that way, because that's going to mess up your whole life. Have you bothered to consider the fact that maybe their battery died? Have you considered the fact that maybe the phone is in their pocket, especially for women? Have you considered the fact that the woman's phone is in her handbag, packed in between other things that are loaded in her purse and zipped tight? And even though her ringtone is on the highest, that she can't hear you. Have you considered all that? Have you considered that maybe the person is on another line, and as soon as you call, it just goes straight into voice message, and you keep saying, oh, they shut off their phone because of you. You are not that important. I see people go around in their relationship, in the way they talk, in the way they do business, in the way when they talk, they say, do you know who I am? Who are you? You say that without you, something cannot go on. Who told you? Do you know that if you drop dead today, that tomorrow cars will keep running? Do you know that the television stations will not be shut down? Do you know that Facebook will still be going on? Do you know that the people who crack jokes will continue to crack jokes? If you die right now, the world will not stop. So quit acting like you are that important, because the truth is that you really are not that important. Everybody else is as important as you are. So please live your life like you are just, live your life to the fullest, but don't keep thinking that everything revolves around you. That is a very dangerous way to think, because you turn around and you discover that all the people that you thought they were thinking about you, they were not really thinking about you. Everything they were not doing was not as a result of you. You go to church, you're in the service, the pastor is preaching, he says one word, you think he's talking about you. Somebody posts something online, you say, oh, it is because of you, it's because of that thing you discussed with them. It is not because of you. They have about 5,000 friends on Facebook, and they relate with them. They watch their posts, they get notifications about them. Sometimes they are reacting to a post from someone that you have no idea about, and then you go messing up your whole day just because you thought it was about you. Can I tell you something? When somebody buys a car, a new car, a red Mercedes, they didn't buy the red Mercedes because you bought a red Volkswagen so that they can prove to you that no. They didn't go and spend all that money just to prove something to you. They bought it probably because they saved money. They started thinking about it because before you bought your own car. Do you even know if they took a loan to buy the car and now they have to deal with that loan? You don't know what they're going through. Why do you keep wishing that you're like the other person? Don't. Be careful what you wish for. Because when God allows you to be like that person, then you will carry the gbese that they are carrying on their head. Then you will know that they borrowed money to buy that car. Then you will have to deal with debt. Then you will wish that you were just left to be the way you were before. So you're not really that important. Don't get me wrong, everybody is important, but you're not that more important than the other person. So just relax and enjoy this life. 2018 is not going to change and become 340 days because of you, or become 285 days. No, we're still gonna have 365 or 366 if it is a whatever, leap year or no leap year. That's the only thing that changes the time, the number of days in 2018. The months will not be shifted. It's still going to be 12. Let me shock you. It's still going to be 12 months. A week is still going to have 7 days. A day will still have 24 hours. You're not that important for days to change because of you, for weeks to change because of you, for months to change because of you. No, things are going to run normal. So you better get with the program. You better fall in line with things and make the most of the year. Quit worrying about people. Quit making yourself the center of attraction. It's nice to make yourself the center of attraction, but live a fulfilled life. I want to be the center of attraction. I do the best I can to like I set goals for myself. Let me tell you something. I'm always in competition, not with anybody, but with myself. I want to exceed next week what I did this week. I want to exceed this year what I did last year. So when you see me doing stuff, I'm not doing it because of you. No, I'm doing it because I spend sleepless nights setting goals for myself, and when I attain any goal, I feel a sense of satisfaction. I satisfy myself before I satisfy you. Sorry, I love you, but I love myself more. So please, it's not about you. You're not that important. You're not that important that I would waste my whole day thinking about you. I would do you know how many people I have to think about, and I would just forget about them and use a whole day, devoted a whole day just thinking about what you're doing, the clothes you're wearing, the progress you're making in life. No, hell no. Why should I do that? You know how my head give you a space to pack you in my head? No. I can't make you a tenant in my brain. And you should not do that. And quit thinking that people are doing that because you think you're so important. No way. I mean, it just hit me and I felt like sharing it with people. Whatever you think you have attained, millions of people have attained more than that. And it's just the beginning of the year. More people will attain that. How old are you? You're 45 years, you're 50 years, you're 60 years, you're 25 years, and they achieved that thing. By next, somebody achieved it in age 24. Okay, and by next year you'll be 26, and somebody else who achieves this in 25, they'll beat your record. There's no record that cannot be beaten. There is. Just stop already. Have a relaxed life. Take it easy. Where are you running to? Just take life easy, my brother, my sister. You're not that important too. I know you're angry with me. I know you're chief, honorable doctor. We're all getting those things. Me too. I have my own, but you attain that thing and you realize there's really nothing to it. Let me tell you the most miserable people in life. Miserable people are some people, and I know some people that I've really dealt with one-on-one that thought that money is the end of everything. They think, once they make so much money, they'll be fine. I've come to see some of them make that money and they're not happy. They can sleep with any woman that they want to, literally speaking. They can have access to anybody that they want to, and they are not happy. Because you know what? Money is not the end. Money is just a means to an end. There is something bigger than money that is supposed to be the end of everything. But let's not even get into that philosophy right now. All I came here to tell you is that you are not that important. So quit trying to impress everybody. Quit trying to live your life because if I don't do this, that person will say that, the other person will say that, they are doing this because of me, they are doing that because of me, blah, 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 blah. You are not that important. Thank you, Mr. Sonny, for joining in. Please, if you don't hear any other thing from me, just hear that this year you are not that important. Just do everything in moderation. I have tried too, like you try everything, you post this, and be careful, pick your fight very carefully. Why do I say this? Because if you're not careful, you're gonna burn yourself out. I've fought on the internet, I've fought physically, I've written, I've belonged to things, but you come to see that sometimes you're just burning yourself out. What are you gonna achieve at the end of the day? You gotta pause and look around and say, what do I stand to gain for this? How does it impact on my family? How does it impact on my job? How does it impact on my mission in life? And if you see that it doesn't add much to where you are set to go, where you're headed, you just need to pull back. And when you pull back, when you focus on the things that are important to you, forget about what people are saying. You can't change them. They will still talk. Did you know that story about the guy and the son and the bicycle, or sometimes the horse, where he carries the horse on the head, they say he's a stupid man. He stays on the horse, they say he's a wicked man. His child stays on the horse, they say the child is disrespectful. He stays on the horse, they say there's nothing you can do to please people. People will always be people. So my Facebook family, I love you guys. I'm gonna be doing more videos like this. I'm focused on being inspirational and learning how to inspire others, and I am so grateful to people who do things that inspire me. Sometimes it's what you say, sometimes it's your text, sometimes it's your answer on Facebook. It all inspires me. I'm just looking for inspiration all over the place. I'm looking inwards. I'm trying to fulfill myself. I'm trying to fulfill my wife. I'm trying to fulfill my kids, my immediate family, my extended family, people who look up to me. I think just taking some fresh air, just breathe. We need to breathe. We need to enjoy life because nobody promised you tomorrow, okay? So be good. And from Toronto, Canada, this is Dr. Chidi signing out.